What's up, brothers and sisters? It's your brother G, 107_D. Do a little quick little video here. It's not sunrise yet, but I want to say a few things. I want to follow up a little bit on the book I had with Rufus Jimerson, Dr. Rufus Jimerson. In the book, he had the picture, and you can get it in other places, but of the original images of the people of the Council of Nicaea. All right, the Council of Nicaea. I want to say back, was it 325, 324, 323 AD? I don't have it off. Around that time. They show you the pictures of the people who were there. There was nothing but black people, all right? Nothing but so-called black people, melanated people. Then he has the pictures of the hijack, the fake, when they whiten everything up. These people made a concerted effort to whiten everything up, all right? All of Europa, was Negro, so-called Negro melanated. White peasants came on later on. Excuse me, but they did not rule the land. The people who ruled the land and built those castles, I said this in the other videos, were so-called Negro people, black people. All right. A lot of those black people end up losing power. Some miscegenated with those non-black people. Some went into Africa, like I said, or Asia, but many of them came to the Americas. And this is what I said why a lot of our people are a mixture of that, of them as well as Aboriginal blacks who are already here. Now I say this because I keep saying this because we also have other black groups from the Pacific Islands and Asia, but our people didn't come from no West Africa, man. That narrative being pushed constantly, that's being done by design, and it's keeping us ignorant of our true history. And we allow Boule Negroes continue to misinform and miseducate our people, particularly our youth. And this is why they keep that ignorant cycle on by telling you that you come from African slave trade. And that all the people in Americas came from West Africa, which is asinine to even say. There's too much information out there to prove that untrue. But you have these Boule Negroes, who are none of them worth any good, will continue to teach that narrative. And this is why so many people feel like they have no history, no culture, or they have, or no identity. This has to stop. This is why I'm trying to give you information and hand it off to you for you to do your own real research. Because there's so much lies out there about our true history, about who we truly are. We should not expect Caucasians, so-called white people, to teach us our true history. That's not going to happen. That won't happen. That will not happen. But the Boule Negro think it's okay for them to do that, to lie about our history. Because the Boule Negro wants patting their heads with these people. The Boule Negro wants to lay up with these people. The Boule Negro wants to be accepted by them. And that's sick. And then you get the Boule Negro, and there's several of them, and numerous of them on YouTube, love to talk about either black women or black men like dogs. And they brag about their wealth or being with a non-Negro person, a black person. This is how sick a lot of these individuals are, man. And you gotta stop listening to them. They're not worth anything. They're not worth anything to our community, to our people, to our overall nation. And I get on a lot of these foreign blacks, and not all, not all, but too many of them want to tell us who we are and tell us our history. But everything they know about our history comes from the people who have been oppressing us. And then he want to tell us who we are and not how we're ashamed to be, quote, what they want us to be. Well, you are African. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're fellow melanated people like you, but we're not African. I mean, we don't even look like the people that they're linking us up to. And this is no hate or shade, but we don't look like them. If you look at us closely, we look like the black people that already were here, and a lot of black Europeans. We don't look like them. No West African. We don't look like them. But when you listen to these Pan-Africans, all they do is say, all black people come from West Africa. There's no, and I'm reading some of these posts, there weren't no black people in America prior to slavery. That's asinine. There's too much information out there that would debunk that. But these Negroes still saying that. Man, that is so ignorant. This is why I want you brothers and sisters to continue to learn information. Do not listen to these Negroes, man. Well, I call them Negroes. Do not listen to them. Because anyone who's telling you that there were no so-called black people here in the Americas before slavery, and I said this in other videos, they are a plant in our community. They're very ignorant with their knowledge. They're self-hating, and it's flat out they're traitors because they are misconstruing information. Oh, they're white people here, right? But they want black people. Get the hell up out of here. The original Vikings were Negroes, all right? All the people of the British Islands were Negroes. The original people in Southern Europe, what is now Italy, Greece, Spain, were Negroes. So-called black people had the technology to sell around the world. That's why I had that book on Egyptian boats. I was talking about the different types of boats they build for different reasons. But unfortunately, you have so many people who will get up there and make statements like that. Right there, I would instantly dismiss you when you sit there and say that so-called black people weren't here prior to slavery. That is a dumbass statement, man. That's a dumbass thing to say when it's too much information to prove you wrong. But all of us just come from, all these millions of so-called black folks come from West Africa. Really? Get the hell up out of here. But see, when you start listening to these Negroes, it tells you that they've been highly indoctrinated at their Ivy League universities. At the Ivy League University, or these HBCU Negro universities. They've been highly indoctrinated and miseducated. And they're foolish. They don't know what they're talking about. But this is typical. This is typical of the boule. And a lot of the boule realize that the masses are not listening to them no more. And they're tired of listening to them. Here in the city of Chicago, you cannot stop, quote, an illegal person that's here right now, because this is a sanctuary city. But you can pull someone over a state sticker and get them a ticket. But you cannot pull no one over. You can't stop a person who's over here legal and get them a ticket or arrest them. What kind of mess is that, man? This type of foolishness we're living in now. But like I said about the boule, I know about the boule. I've grown up around the boule. All right? I've grown up around the boule. I went to school with the boule. All right? And I'm telling you right now, they don't care about the black community, so-called black community. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, in Chicago, they live in certain areas. All right? The Morgan Park, Beverly area, that Ashburn area, the Cal Heights area, part of West Pullman. I'll say part of West Pullman. Okay. Part of South Shore, Olympia Fields, Matson. I'm naming, I guess you have a few in South Holland, Homewood, and Flossmoor. I wouldn't put Country Club Hills in that category It's not the same. But this is what a lot of the black boule lives at in the South Side. All right, this is where they live at in the South Side, man. And these niggers, and it's not all, because there's some who actually care about this. And most of these niggers, man, like I said, want white acceptance, want white acknowledgement, want white validation. That's a problem. That's a big problem that we're dealing with. And you can't listen to them because in their mind, you're just a slave from Africa. This is white acceptance and wanting to gain acceptance for white people. That's sick, man. This is how sick these Negroes are, man. They don't care about our community. All they care about being loved and accepted by white folks. That is sick. You know, that is real sick. And this is a problem that we have. We're going to have to wake up and realize that we don't have any friends. We have no friends. We have no friends. We should look out for each other. Some of us do. But many of us, we just think about ourselves. And that's a problem. So I want you, brothers and sisters, to continue to seek that real knowledge and get your real history. Get your real history back. Get it back. Do not listen to foreigners telling you who you are. Get your true history back. It's sad that you get people like them dudes from the Mirage Squad to keep doing that, man. To keep denying the truth. Just acknowledge the fact that you did not know this information. You just didn't know it. Just a lot of acknowledgement. I've always questioned a lot of this BS that's been out there. I've always questioned it, man. And I'm going to continue to question. A lot of these lies that we've been taught and told about who we really are and where we come from. So, but brothers and sisters, I want you to continue to seek out your true history and find out who you really are. All right? What's your real history? Do not allow foreigners to tell you the narrative. That's a problem. All right? Foreigners cannot interpret your narrative. They cannot. You're the only one that can interpret your narrative. Tell the truth about your narrative. Explain your narrative the way it should be explained. So I want you, brothers and sisters, to really study your history and see how they whitewash so much stuff, man. I guess some of these books deal with ancient Mesopotamia. How they try to whitewash that stuff over there, man. You get original painting that been updated or restored, as you would say, from the original one, and then they'll get a fake one after they restored the original, and then the total interpretation of how they looked, they end up getting lighter. Sad, man. But this is rewriting our history and writing us out. But then so many of us don't think about that and just want to claim that we're from some damn West Africa and that we was brought over in ships. Everyone else came over here by choice, but we came over here in ship. Man, get the hell up out of here. We did not come over here in ships from Africa because we were already here. We are the original people of this land. We are the original people of all these damn lands. But you have to know that and understand that. Stop thinking like a one-trick pony. So, brothers and sisters, I want you to continue to do that research. Put it in that work. You can't just Google stuff like I've always said. You're going to have to do the deep research. All right? You're going to have to do the deep research. The information's there, but you're going to have to really seek it. I said that over and over again. I'm going to continue to say that you're going to have to seek it. You're going to have to look for it. You're going to have to seek it. Do not listen to boule Negroes, because the boule Negroes are not going to take you anywhere. The boule Negroes want to love white folks. The boule Negroes want to be safe and not say anything. And they want to pat in the head or the back and give them some damn biscuits, butter biscuits. and do some tap dancing. That's what they want to do. So I like there's certain individuals, man, I really can't stand on YouTube that run their mouths about our history and start saying negative stuff about so-called black men. And you know they talking about black American man. Yeah, that's what it's hinted to, black American man. And it's sad when you listen to these Negroes or black American women, so-called black Aboriginal Americans. And this is a sad thing, man. Yeah, a lot of these Negroes who call themselves conscious when they're unconscious. Call themselves conscious when they're unconscious. All right, brothers and sisters, man, this is my quick little, just a little post for the day. I may do one later or tomorrow. I did one the other day, but I may want to show that picture that I'm talking about from the Council of Nicaea. I'm going to try to find a picture of St. Sylvester I, you know, the Pope. The first Pope. He was a Negro. It's like the mother damn popes. So when you hear people talking about 3 African popes, no, it's not true. It's way more than that, man. It was way more than 3 black popes. Not all black people are African, but there's numerous of black popes, man. Numerous of them. But we have to understand who we truly are. Oh, boy. Ah, man. All right, brothers and sisters, man. Peace.